Hey dears, good morning, welcome back to this channel. It's Anna with you here. Nice to meet you if you don't know me yet, and if it's not your first time here on the channel, welcome back. And today, as usual, we have our small update on the situation here in Spain with the latest news and everything you should know. So first of all, let's talk about the situation here in our sunny country. So what's basically happening is that for the first time since quite a while, we have a decrease in cases. This might be something punctual, something that won't repeat itself. Maybe tomorrow the cases will be again 48,000, who knows, but let's stay positive. And for the day of today, there has been a decrease almost in 10,000 cases. It's been 36,435 new cases for the last 24 hours, which is a very good number. It's still a lot. Yes, it's true, but at least it's not more than 45,000 as it was a few days ago. The index of people getting sick is still very, very high. Per 100,000 people, there are 894 that have this disease, have this virus. Spain basically has a triple of the cases that are considered as extreme risk. Here in Spain, if the index is more than 500, it's considered of an extreme risk. If it's lower than 500, it's high risk. And if it's less than 250, then it's like moderate risk. So we are triple than we should be in the extreme risk situation, which is not very nice to be in, basically. The Valencian region has the highest number right now. Our index is 1,423, which is like the highest. The Valencian region has the worst data, like the worst statistics right here in Spain. So we who live here in the Valencian region, or if someone wants to travel here and can travel here, we have to take extreme precautions because it's very, very ugly right now. Yeah, that's true. And in Catalonia, for example, and Extremadura and Balearic Islands, which are Mallorca, Menorca, and Ibiza, their cases are slowing down and are decreasing slowly but surely. These regions had a lot of cases before. There is like a difference of about a week with the rest of the areas in Spain. So hopefully in a week's time, another regions like ours, Madrid maybe, and Andalusia, Murcia will start lowering the amount of cases as well. Let's stay positive and fingers crossed. In Galicia, that's the north part of Spain, sorry. They also close gyms and all the workout like places where you can make some sports, do some sports, like sports activities and fitness rooms. They are closing them down, as well as here in Valencian region. Plus they forbid, as you hear, they forbid to meet with people whom you normally don't live with. Let's say your friends or some family members that you don't live in usually in your house. You cannot meet with them. This is done just because the highest number of cases here in Spain are due to people gathering together in groups and having a meal together or just doing some activity together. This is the truth. Spain is one of the countries where Spanish people especially, just love to gather together to have some beers or just to sit and chit chat during like hours and hours and hours. They like to hug, they like to kiss, they are a lot like touchy. So this is why basically here the situation is also not the best, because they cannot just re-educate themselves and understand, like let go the touchy moments and just maintain the distance. They are how they are, and this is what it is basically here in Spain. Another news is that our Minister of Health is no longer our Minister of Health. He just left the Ministry of Health yesterday because he wants to be the president of a parliament in Catalonia. And he left us in the middle of a third wave with a lot of cases, in chaos, absolute chaos, in lack of medical supplies. Some of them, not everything, but some of the medical supplies are lacking, problems with the vaccination. Like everything that he did is like an absolute chaos right now. He told in the last presentation, like online and on the television, that he knows he made some mistakes, but he also did things right. Well, I'm not sure if you, but I cannot name any of the things that he did right. I can only name things that he did wrong, and very, very wrong. And this is why Spain is now in the situation in which it is, in the third wave, with extreme amount of cases. People are still losing their jobs as like that, you know. So it's awful, the situation that we have right now. And the new Minister of Health will be Carolina Darias. She was the Minister of Territorial Minister. I'm not sure what she does, the Territorial Minister, what he does, because it's something strange. Like no one knows what she does. I hope she knows what she does. And anyway, she's the new Minister of Health. She was helping. The only thing I do know is that she was helping the Minister of Health to deal with some issues and to organizing and coordinating everything inside of Spain. Let's just hope that most of the decisions were not hers, because if it was, then we have even a bigger problem here. She's not really into the health, ministry. She doesn't really know how to do it. She was just helping to organize some things, but hopefully, as a person, she will know what's the best for people and will make the decisions that are needed to be made. Good ones or bad ones, doesn't matter, but she, like for us, for people, she just need to do what's best for the nation, what's best for Spain, and hopefully she makes the right decisions. Another news is that we still have, again, the earthquake in Granada. A lot of people went out to the streets this midnight, even though there is a lockdown time from 10 till 6 in the morning, but people just don't care. They went to the streets because they were not feeling secure in their own homes. I have one picture here. I'm going to put it to you right here. And basically, with children, anyone, they just went out to the streets waiting until the earthquakes will pass and will just stop, because they were afraid that something might happen, and they will just stay at home and their house will just collapse. 6 new earthquakes happened between 2.7 and 4.3. 4.3 is already when you can like feel it, and when the house starts moving and when a lot of things might fall from the shelves and stuff like that. So it's very, very already not good number by scale. It was in Granada, in the same zone, when the last weekend, like this Saturday and Sunday, there were another 30 earthquakes, approximately, smaller ones or bigger ones. The thing is that a lot of specialists say that it's better to have a lot of small ones than one big one. And this is what people are afraid of. They're afraid that in between these small ones, there's going to be like a huge earthquake that will just be devastating, and there's going to be a lot of victims. That is why they went to the streets, but specialists are monitoring it, and they say that they are in the pre-emergency alert right now in Andalusia region due to the earthquakes, but it doesn't mean that something bad will happen. It just means that they are monitoring everything. They're checking second by second what's happening. And if there's going to be something that people should know about and prepare, they're definitely going to let them know. But for now, they are quite convinced that nothing bad will happen, and there's not going to be like a big devastating earthquake. There's just going to be some small ones and short ones. Let's hope it's going to be that way and not the other. And let's hope no one will suffer from these earthquakes. What else is happening? There was one of the news. I cannot believe that people just do such kind of things to gain subscribers, to somehow promote themselves on the YouTube. It's just, I mean, I know there are people like that, but it's just not fair, and it's not good, it's not correct way to do it. Here in Alicante, in Elche, Elche is a little bit smaller city, which is right down near to Alicante. And there, one of the bloggers, influencers, call it as you want. I don't consider myself as an influencer. I don't consider myself as a blogger. I'm just a person that wants to share things with you and let you know something interesting from Spain and something useful to help you. But maybe when I'll have like 100,000 of subscribers, then maybe I'll consider myself a blogger. But for now, no, thank you. So basically what happened is that one of the girls, one of the influencers, she went to the hospital, general hospital in Elche, through the emergency. She went there and basically she retransmitted live, like she did a direct in YouTube, for slightly more than 20 minutes. Walking around the hospital and basically showing that everything is alive, that there are no patients on the hallways, that there is no like chaos, that there are no COVID victims, that everything is a lie, hospitals are not collapsed. She didn't say that the virus is a lie. Let's say that. But she just said that the collapse of the hospitals is a lie. There are no patients and there's a lot less people sick than the government and the Minister of Health let us know. The thing is that she went to the part of the hospital. She said that she was in the ICU unit, which is not a fair thing to say because she wasn't. The place where she actually was, by pictures, is the administration. She went to the several floors, but these were administration floors, and of course you won't see any people in there. There were even no rooms in there. There's just like offices, you know. There you could even see the number of people and would say that it's the office of a doctor, someone, you know, or if it's like the office room to like make the meeting room, you know, you could even see that. But people don't know it. People cannot like read it so fast or don't know the language, Spanish language. So this was the case, and basically she retransmitted it live, and then no one actually said anything to her while she was in the hospital, which is quite annoying. And it's very strange because she was in a place where she shouldn't be. And she was just asking people like, where should I go if I want to be like voluntary person to help you in the hospital? And that's it. People were just guiding her, but she was in the office department. She wasn't in the hospital itself. She entered through the emergency, that's true, but then she went to the floors where there's no patients. Which I think it's like, to me, it's making me very angry, and I just don't get how people can play with people's minds and try and lie to people and say something that's not true just to gather some subscribers and just to have some more visualizations on the channel, to gain some more hours, you know. It's just not fair. Like, you shouldn't lie to people. Why? Like, so many people watch this lady, this girl, so many people watch her. She should be cautious, and like, she should understand that the things that she says might affect other people. You cannot say just something you want to say in order to gain something or win something. That's just not fair. I've been to the hospitals myself. I've been to the private hospital where I usually go, here in Benidorm, and I've seen the queue of people waiting to do the COVID tests. Maybe I don't want to go to the hospital by myself, just because it's very, very dangerous. I don't want to go to the hospital, even though I would like to show you the truth on how things are and how many people there are in the hospitals. But it's just not safe. It's not safe. It's very, very dangerous. And I have my daughter at home and my family's health. It's the most important thing for me. So I won't go to the hospital as that person. I won't try and block something in. I just don't get people who do it, and maybe they have nothing to lose. Maybe, I don't know, because I don't know them personally, but I just don't think it's a fair thing to do, to go somewhere, and especially if it's not the place where you say it is, just to lie to people and say everything's a lie, and especially take out the mask and say, no, it's everything a lie, there's no one here, I'm going to be without the mask. No, because this might affect other people's health. This might affect other people's opinion, and this is just not the correct way of doing things. So this is basically what's happening here in Spain. By the way, I wanted to share you something about the Spanish weather. The weather is just awesome right now. It's just so crazy that at the end of January, the weather is so warm. Not in all regions, must say, but here in Valencian region, especially here in Benidorm and Alicante and Calpe also, it's very, very warm. Today it's going to be 25 degrees. Can you imagine? 25 degrees on midday at 2 o'clock. So it's just a perfect weather. In the other parts of Spain, I'm going to leave you here one of the maps. Here you can see where it's raining, where it's slightly sunny. In our Mediterranean region and in south part, it's sunny. Oh, it's so nice. Just so nice. Such a nice weather. And just inviting you to go outside and enjoy it. And in other parts, there's going to be still some rain, some clouds, especially on the north part. But in the rest of Spain, it's very, very nice. And there is no more wind, no more strong wind, no more strong rain or snow, nothing. Things are quite stable right now. And this is the picture of the temperatures. As you can see, in Alicante region is 25. Yay! It's even more than in the Canarian Islands. And by regions of the north part, it's going to be from 10 till 20 degrees, which is very, very nice for the north part of Spain. In the center, between 12 and 17. South part will have 17 to 23 degrees, and we will have 14 to 25. Yes! And by cities, in Alicante it's going to be plus 25, Barcelona plus 16, in Granada, in Andalusia, oh, what's happening with me today? Andalusia, plus 18, in Sevilla, the same area in Andalusia will be plus 20, Madrid plus 16, Murcia in south parts, a little bit down from Alicante, will be plus 24, also very nice weather. In Mallorca, Menorca and Ibiza will be about 18, 19 degrees. And in Valencia, plus 25 as well. So these were the news for today. I hope you enjoyed listening them and you got to know something useful for you and some interesting new information from here, from our sunny region. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you still didn't do so that YouTube would notify you when the new videos come up. Thank you, everyone, and have a very, very nice Wednesday. Bye, dears.